Welcome back to another Pokemon Sleeper Sunday, where once a month we go through a bunch of raw cards, graded cards, and sealed products that I think are slept on. Especially in a market like this, we got to be extra careful when we're buying these cards. And we will be doing a little giveaway today. All you have to do is make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like, and comment your favorite card from today's video, and make sure you share with at least one other person. We got the Poppy Special Illustration Rare, and then some shiny Pokemon from Paldean Fates. And we do have to announce the winner from last Sunday's giveaway for the Japanese art rares, and that is at PokeHutch90. So make sure you just hit me up on Instagram or email. And we do have to get thanks for our video sponsor real quick, and that is the Downtown Metro Card Show. This is a card show that is happening right now, Sunday, March 23rd. It is in St. Paul, Minnesota at the Essence Event Center. Starts from 10 a.m., goes to 5 p.m., free admission and parking. I will be there vending and recording, so definitely come say what's up if you guys want to be in a video. And they're having another show March 30th, and that is in Eden Prairie. I cannot make that one, but they're also having another show April 27th, and I will be at that one, and I think that is at the St. Paul Essence Event Center again. So definitely check them out. I'll have the links in the description. But all right, let's get to it. So when the market is super crazy like this, and now we have some cards that are dropping in price pretty hard, you want to be extra careful. So we're going to be looking for cards and products and stuff that have not really moved up in price too much. So we're going to be starting off with the Kricketune Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery. I still think this is like one of the best arts in the entire set. The amount of Pokemon in here is crazy. The scene is just absolutely beautiful. Now this card was, $1.50 a couple months ago. Now that's sold $3.22, $3.22, $3.22. Now I know that's like doubled, but still compared to some of these other cards right now in the market, that's still not a bad price. In worst case scenario, you buy this card and it, drops $1 or $2. Like, you're not really losing out on too much. Next, we have the Houndoom Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery card. Now last sold $223, $248, $229, $179 for a model you played. And no joke, I clicked on every Trainer Gallery, Galarian Gallery, Illustration Rare, Special Illustration Rare, Alternate Art, everything. They have all basically doubled in price. It's kind of nuts. So it's pretty hard to find stuff that hasn't moved at all. But still, this Houndoom has very, very good potential. Very solid card. Next, we have the Jinx Trainer Gallery card. Was 65 cents a couple months ago. Now last sold $2.75, $1.80, $1.50, $1.86. Pretty solid art. Jinx is not too bad at all. Next, we have the Parasect Lost Origin Trainer Gallery. Was 70 cents a couple months ago. Now last sold $1.67. Two of them at 99 cents. We got one at 50 cents, $2.32. Next, we have the Garchomp Level X from Celebrations. This card was $2 a couple months ago. Now last sold $1.99, $1.98, $2.90, $3, $2.25. Next, we have the Pikachu from Celebrations. I really love this card. It is a straight up Pikachu base set illustration rare. We got the Caterpie up there, the Butterfree up there. Now this card was 50 cents a couple months ago. Now last sold $3.10, $1.10, $1.68, $1. It's coming down in price a little bit right now. Was $3.74. Now, just a couple bucks, but still very cheap, very cool card. If you guys do not have that for your collection, I think it's a must-have. Next, we have the Galarian Articuno promo. So when you're dealing with promos, you got to remember they will follow the sealed product price. So that Crown Zenith tin will eventually, just keep going up in price. So this promo will follow. I could easily see this thing being a $10, $15 promo still. We got a bunch of these, below $1. Was $1 a couple months ago. Now last sold $3.61, $2.15. $3.62 and $2.99. Next, same thing, Galarian Zapdos was $1. Now last sold $2.37, $2.99. Some about 34 of them at $2.95. All right, next we have the Galarian Moltres. This thing got up to $16.58, came all the way back down to $5.93, $6.88. Two of them at $5, one at $12.97. At $5, that's not a bad buy. Same artist as the Giratina, but I have a feeling it'll level out right at $5. Next, we have the Scovillain Scarlet Violet base set illustration rare. I really like this Pokemon. Reminds me of a Digimon almost too. But it was $2.89. Now last sold $4.95, $4.50, $2.92, $2.98, $6. And remember, basically every illustration rare from Scarlet Violet base set, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, those cards are all pretty tough to grade. And, they are worth a decent amount in the 10. So definitely check your illustration rares and make sure if you have any clean ones to definitely get them graded. Next, we have the Raboot, again, starter Pokemon illustration rare. I didn't add a ton of illustration rares because they all went so crazy. So I only added ones that I thought, you know, if they do drop in price, it would only maybe be a couple dollars. So it was $3.91. Now last sold $5.38. $7 for lightly played, $11 at near mint, $6 at near mint, $4 at near mint. Next, we have the Vibrava illustration from Surging Sparks. This was $1.96 a couple months ago. Now last sold $4.95, $4, $5.16, $5.16, $4, $3.22. Next, we have the Snorlax 151 promo. This was $3.50 a couple months ago. Now last sold $7.51, $6.90, $7. It did get up to $12.61. And I still feel like at, you know, $5 to $10, it's not a bad buy at all. That ETB is going to be super, super expensive. And it already is. It's already over $200. Next, same thing. Pikachu promo from Paldea Evolved was $3.80. Got up to $10.77. Now last sold $5.99, $8.49, $4.99, $8.50, $7.08, $5.95. Next, we have the Mimikyu illustration rare promo from the ETB. Was $1.47 a couple months ago. Now last sold $5.44, $4.29, $4.28, $2.93, $5.53. Next, we have the Magneton promo from Surging Sparks. I feel like this is like the most underrated card on the whole list. Was $3.28. Got up to $8.71. Now last sold $5.08, $4.98, $5. I mean, it comes in a pretty awesome set that's super hard to find. And it's the same exact artist as Giratina and Magikarp. Next, we have the Eevee promo from the Prismatic Evolutions ETB. Last sold $10.65, $13.36, $12.90, $10.91. If you can find a good deal on these, I'd maybe pick up a couple. They definitely have the potential to go crazy, especially if it's just super hard to find Prismatic Evolutions forever. But there is a good chance, you know, if they do flood the market, that these will come down in price. But I definitely feel like in the future, you know, give it 3 to 5 years, they'll be very expensive again. All right, getting into some special illustration rares. To me, these are some of the best buys on the whole list. Like Iron Leaves, last sold 33 for lightly played, otherwise 40, 43, 47, 39, 38, 36. That's not a bad price at all. And then if we check the 1 year low, it's $30. Next, we have the Golisopod EX from Paradox Rift. The low for the 1 year was $9.30. Now last sold 17, 17, 19, 17, 17. Still very affordable for a very cool special illustration rare. Next, we have the Alolan Executor from Surging Sparks. This card just keeps falling. Was $79, now $55. Last sold $55, $53, $51. We do have one down there at $69. Next, we have the Terapagos EX. You know, in this whole time, this card has really been right around $70. And now last sold $73, $77, $67, $69, $69. So if you can find this card in the 60s, that is a steal. Next, we have the other Terapagos EX from Prismatic Evolutions, which I actually seen in person the other day. It looks a little better in person. So the low was $60. Now last sold $99, $96, $97, $72, $75, $71, $73. So if you can find this card in the 70s, I feel like it's not too bad of a pickup. You know, down the road, it might be a $50, $40 card or something like that. But for how hard it is to find Prismatic, and if you guys just want to get something from Prismatic Evolutions, this is not terrible. Next, we have the Charizard EX from Obsidian Flames. So the low for this card in the year was $40. Now last sold $60, $69, $69, $62, $56, $47. The high was $85. We have the Iron Crown EX from Temporal Forces. The 1 year low was $53. Now last sold $64, $60, $70, $64, $63, $60. Next, Roaring Moon EX from Paradox Rift. The low was about $45. Now last sold $59, $61, $60, $59, $57. Next, we have the Zapdos EX from 151. The 1 year low was $34. That is just crazy. Now last sold $55, $57, $57, and $60. Next, we have the Gardevoir EX from Scarlet and Violet base set. Now the 1 year low was $20. Now last sold $50, $52, $50, $55, $53. But I do feel like this card has crazy potential, and I could see it being, you know, just as much as the Gardevoir from Paldean Fates. Next, we have the Alakazam EX from 151. I don't know why I didn't put that by the Zapdos. The 1 year low was $26. Now last sold $47, $46, $47, $45, $48. Next, we have the Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. This card has been just the most consistent card. It's been from like $50 to $40 for like the whole year. Last sold 44, 39, 44, 39, 44. Next, we have the Iron Valiant EX from Paradox Rift. The low for this card was $20. Now last sold 35, 33, 33, 35, 35. I mean, it's still a pretty crazy card, and I could easily see it being a $50 card. Next, we have the Miraidon EX. Basically the mascot of the entire Scarlet and Violet era. So it was $14 for the year low. Now last sold 23, 22, 22, 26. Next, we have Tapu Koko EX from Paradox Rift. The year low was $10. Now last sold 18, 18, 21, 18, 19. Next, Woe Chain EX from Paldea Evolved was $6 for the year low. Now last sold 10, 10, 15, 11. Next, we have the Penny Special Illustration Rare from Paldean Fates. This card was $7, got all the way up to $21 and coming down in price right now. Last sold 14, 17, 4 of them at 15, another one at 17. Next, we have the Unknown V Sword and Shield Alternate Art. So the year low was $11. Now last sold 25, 17, 18, 19. Next, we have the Luminion V Alternate Art from Brilliant Stars. Super beautiful card. The year low was $11. It got up to $22 before that. Now last sold 12, 13, 16, 14. Next, we have the Regidrago V from Silver Tempest. I absolutely love that Lugia is in the background. If you guys are Lugia fans, this is a must get. Now, the year low was $11, got up to $23, and now last sold 18, 14, 9, 19, 25, 10. Prices are all over the place for that card. Next, we have the Hisuian Sneasler V Alternate Art from Astral Radiance. The year low was 19, got up to 32, and now last sold 27, 44, 27, 34, 34, 27, 29. So if you can find this card in the 20s, super good pickup. Next, get into some sealed products. So I live in Minnesota, and I called my Costco, and they said they are getting the 151 mini tins at the beginning of next month. So definitely call your Costco's, and then you just got to wait a second and then press 1. And then you can ask them if they have any info on the 151 mini tins, if they're getting any of them, because they can see it pretty far out when they're going to get it. So I'm definitely going to call in like another week, so I will let you guys know. But I'd love to get a couple more of those. Next, we have the Terapagos UPC. Not a bad box. Comes with a lot of packs, some cool promos. So last sold 112, 125, 125, 118, 111. Not too bad. Next, we have the Pokemon TCG Classic Box, which is still in stock at Sam's Club for $194. That is not a bad price. The best price we've ever seen for this box. And for what you get in there, it's pretty solid. I mean, you could technically grade all the cards and stuff too. Like, there is definitely some value in there, and it is a pretty cool, unique box. All right, next we have the Stellar Crown Pokemon Center ETB, basically the cheapest one besides Shrouded Fable. So last sold 135, 129, 150, 139, 136. I do think Pokemon Center ETBs will do very, very good. And if the market completely cools off, you know, some of them will come down in price, but I feel like most of them will kind of just level out and hold their price pretty well. And then too, if you're watching this and Destin Rivals has not hit the Pokemon Center website yet, definitely keep your eye out. If you see PokeBeach reveal like all the products that we're getting, just know that Pokemon Center is going to drop that pre-order like the next day or that day even. So keep your eyes out, and good luck to everybody. I hope everybody can at least get a couple things. All right, we are going to end it on some PSA 10 cards. A lot of the trainer galleries are very, very affordable in a PSA 10 and are safe buys. Blaziken V, $100. You know, the Mimikyu VMAX right here, this card's like $35 raw, sold for $108 in a PSA 10. The Gengar only had one bid at $160. The Mimikyu V, which just went super crazy, sold for $147. Like these cards right here, like the Shadow Rider Calyx VMAX in a PSA 10 sold for $42. Superior, literally a starter Pokemon who's going to get some love very soon, sold for $75 in a 10. Another Mimikyu VMAX for $120, best offer accepted. Super cool Charizard for $115. You know, the Pikachu at $165, Sylveon at $160, the Sleeping Pikachu at $177. I mean, even the Sylveon VMAX is only selling for $150. Vaporeon $128. Even the other Blaziken VMAX at $95. The big Pikachu VMAX at $160. Zacian at $120. You know, a lot of very affordable cards. Even these black and gold cards, if you guys like these, are only $40, $50 in a 10. or Beetle VMAX, $68. So a lot of these cards are very, very safe buys and beautiful arts if you guys are scared to buy anything right now in this market. All right, now last on the list, in my opinion, these are the best ones on the list and the best sleepers with the most potential. And that is some of these Pokemon Center ETB promos in a PSA 10. Mimikyu, $200. The Magneton literally sold for $164 on auction. The same artist as the Magikarp and Giratina in a Surging Sparks ETB. Pokemon Center, like, it's just crazy. Mimikyu at $167. The Lucario V-Star from Crown Zenith at $90, but that's not stamped. Noctowl $172, Noctowl $165, another one at $175. Magneton at $200. Mimikyu at $200. Even maybe some of these cheaper promos from some of the regular Scarlet and Violet ETBs, like the Pikachu here, that's still for $99. Not terrible. You know, look at the Snorlax at $700. Eevee's at $619. Even the Teal Mask Ogerpon is at $219. More expensive than the Magneton. Mimikyu $205. Here's an Ogerpon at $180. Koraidon, just crazy expensive, $1,275, but those are much harder to grade than some of these other Pokemon Center ETBs. Another Ogerpon at $180. Magneton at $188. So very, very affordable cards if you really think about it. And down the road, you know, we're not going to get a ton more of these because people are not really going to be opening up these Pokemon Center ETBs. You know, they're just so expensive, so a lot of people are going to be scared to open it and take the risk. We even got a Mimikyu down here that's sold for $157. So, yeah, in my opinion, these should be $300, $400, $500 cards, but they will definitely get there. But all right, that was today's Pokemon Sleeper Sunday. If you guys do like this content, like I said, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like, and comment your favorite card from today's video if you guys want to be entered in that giveaway. And make sure you watch every Sunday video because we'll be doing giveaways every Sunday. And if you guys want to support even more, you can check out my Instagram or my YouTube membership. It's only 99 cents a month. But all right, I want you guys to have a great day. And if you want to watch my last Pokemon Falling Friday, which was my biggest one in a long time, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.